Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Sunkissed Mama for just a couple seconds. She recently did a video that was just something I want to talk about, so if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so if you don't know who Sunkissed Mama is, she is a YouTuber and influencer. She infamously became best friends with Jess Fam by following her around on social media when she went to her home state of Hawaii, and they evidently became besties. Some of the things that Sunkissed Mama is constantly reminding everyone that she is best friends with Jess Fam, and I find it pretty pathetic and kind of cringeworthy. But again, that's just my personal opinion, kind of as an outside perspective. I'm not a fan of either one of these, so as a commentary channel that watches some of both of them, I just find it kind of cringy that you have to remind people that your best friend is Jess Fam whenever you have the opportunity to. But either way, she has 206,000 subscribers, and considering that she has so many subscribers, her views are pretty low unless she does something to drum up attention. Let's go over some of her recent uploads and you guys will see what I'm talking about. The video that we're going to talk about today was uploaded 3 days ago and it has 11,000 views. Then we've made a decision regarding our daughter, has 11,000 views. Next, she addressed rumors that got a little bit more attention, that had 15,000. Then I was forced to do this on a long road trip, 12,000. And she usually is in between 10,000 and maybe 20,000 views if she drums up the drama. Now, her video from 3 weeks ago, Confronted by Our Landlord, I covered that video. It still only has 19,000 views, and that was definitely, something that she utilized a thumbnail and a crazy title to get more attention. So it kind of worked, but even still, less than 20,000 views. The only video that she has in the last 2 months that has over 20,000 views is when she addressed the stalker situation of her stalking Jess Fam in Hawaii. And if you look at, she utilized Jojo Siwa's name to get a little bit of views, 22,000 views 2 months ago. So my point in sharing this is to just say she has a lot of subscribers, but her views are not, what you would want them to be, considering this is a full-time YouTuber. Now, views constantly fluctuate on YouTube. That's just part of the game. But if you decide to do it full-time and you have the time to commit to making content, you would hope that your views and engagement are better than what she's seeing. That's what I will say about that. But this video that we're gonna watch a little part of today says, we got canceled and here's why. Before we watch it, let's talk about influencers and being canceled. I've said this before, I don't think that the internet or public opinion or subscribers can cancel an influencer. We can have a whole lot of opinions and a whole lot of criticism and a whole lot of commentary regarding an influencer and something that they've done on the platform. There can be a ton of that happening, and sometimes it might even happen for not just a couple days. It might be a couple months or a couple years. Like, look at someone like James Charles. People are talking about him constantly, and sometimes they're talking about things that happened over a year ago, but they're still being discussed. And even someone like him, he's not canceled. So the only way that you can really, get canceled is if you sign off of the internet. And that's what Micah Stauffer decided to do. We're all familiar with Micah, and whether or not commentary and drama channels want to take credit for her signing off of the internet, that's their decision to do. But in my opinion, Micah made the decision to not come back to YouTube. If she wanted to, she could have uploaded a video. It would have gotten a ton of views, a ton of attention. It would have given other channel's content to react to her return, I would have definitely covered it. But she made the very direct decision to stay away from YouTube. And that's why I don't really talk about her anymore. I know, you know, obviously we have to address the elephant in the room here. And Dad Challenge podcast is still talking about Micah because it gets him views. And if your goal is to get bad people off of YouTube, someone like Micah, who, in my opinion, is she a good person? Absolutely not. Is she the worst type of person ever to exist? Not that either. Not saying she's good, but I'm just saying that there are a lot of people that are way worse in my mind than Micah. And again, just to confirm, that's not me excusing anything, but I'm just saying if we're gonna look at a scale from good to the worst person on earth, I would not say that she is one of the worst people on earth. Again, that's just my opinion. But if your goal is to get people to stop exploiting their kids and they shut down their YouTube channel and there's no new content being produced, then you've met your goal. So I don't understand why it's continuing to be talked about. But again, that's just my opinion. You know, it's pretty obvious it's for clicks and views. That's what most things come down to. But once someone actually leaves and stays away, I would say that it's time to move on to something else, unless money and attention is all that you're here for, and that could be the case too. But either way, this video, like I said, it has 11,000 views, posted 3 days ago, and in the thumbnail it says, "Go home," and she looks really shocked. Of course, I'll throw it right here for you guys. We got canceled and here's why. So I'm thinking, oh, people are upset with her. What did she do now? This video is literally about soccer being canceled.
Teammate's mom follows me and she was like, you know, practice was canceled. I was supposed to download this app and that's where they send updates for everything. I don't know, I'm weird about downloading apps. I don't have apps for hardly anything. I really don't like having all these apps on my phone. I can't keep up. Everything has an app and it becomes a lot for me. But she texted me and was like, because I had wrote on my story that we're heading to soccer, and she was like, oh no, it was canceled today, so that was a bummer. So we're getting gas at Costco.
For her child. You heard that right. This is about soccer being canceled. This is not about her or her husband or both of them being called out or someone wanting accountability for something that she said or did. This has to do with her child's sport being canceled for that day. So I find it really funny that she's having to utilize this clickbait to drum up views and attention. That's something that she definitely took notes from Just Fam on how to try to get more attention. I would say that it kind of fell flat because this video did not do the numbers she was probably expecting it to do. So that's the whole thing with the title and this cringy thumbnail that she decided to put up. At the end of this video, like she has been doing, she sits down and she talks about, you know, whether it's some little drama that's going on or whatever. But I want to include this little clip because, of course, she talks about Just Fam. And I don't know, to me, the way that she talks about Just Fam is like she thinks that they are much better friends than Just Fam probably thinks that they are. And I always find that really interesting when there's a friendship that happens and it's acknowledged on both sides, like, yeah, we're friends, but one person takes it way more serious than the other person does. And this person sees the other person in a completely different light, like they're completely best friends. I don't know, I find it kind of cringy, but let's listen to the clip.
All right, guys, we are now home. I had so much fun. I was telling Jessica, my friend Jessica, so she is remodeling her daughter's room, and we've kind of been working on, like, she's been sharing a lot of her ideas with me, and it's been such a fun project. Tonight, she was like, thank you so much for all your help, and I was like, thank you for allowing me to be a part of something. Like, I don't think I've ever been in a room that cool. Like, it was legit like something, I want to say out of Pinterest, but like even more like out of like a museum. It was such a cool room. You guys are gonna have to go check it out. I don't want to give it away at all.
I did find that really funny, just how she talks about my friend Jessica and I was helping her design this bedroom. You know, it's not that serious in the grand scheme of things, but I don't know, I kind of have like secondhand embarrassment for her, because any time that she has the opportunity to say Jess Fam's name, bring her up in a video, refer to her on a social media post, she takes every opportunity. Maybe Jess Fam is her only friend, I don't know. But the amount that she talks about Jess Fam is very weird to me. And again, that's just my personal opinion. But either way, I wanted to just share this with you. I know that this is a little more lighthearted. It's not that serious. None of this stuff is serious at the end of the day. There's a small percentage of my videos that I would consider serious, but most of this stuff is stuff that does not matter in the grand scheme of things. But I wanted to share it with you guys. And, you know, what do you guys think as people who might have watched a lot more of Sunkissed Mama and Jess Fam? What do you think of their friendship? Do you think that Talia takes it way more serious than Jess does? What do you think of their kind of dynamic? I'm really interested, but you know, Talia wants to clickbait being canceled like it's all fun and games. I think that what a lot of influencers have done is it's almost like they try to take their power back by making canceled kind of like this joke, like it's all lighthearted and it's just games. It might be their way of trying to take some of their control back and dilute the word canceled. But like I said, you can only cancel yourself. If the internet was powerful enough to actually cancel someone, we would have seen a lot more people sign off forever, and that's just not the case. So either way, wanted to share this for now. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.